My guest today is Dr. Alexander Elder, and we're talking about the New High, New Low Index and how he uses that to find good opportunities. So, Dr. Elder, first of all, what is the New High, New Low Index?
I believe that New High, New Low Index is the best leading indicator of the stock market. Most people look at key major indices, the Dow, the Nasdaq, the S&P. But those stocks, like the generals, I look at the entire universe of stocks listed in the United States as well as the Nasdaq. And I look which of those stocks are making a new high for the year. Those stocks are reported in financial media and many databases. A stock that is making a new high for the year is the strongest stock on the exchange, or one of the strongest stocks on the exchange. To make a new high for the year, it really has to be roaring up. And I count their number. I then go and look at the new lows. New lows are the weakest stocks on the exchange, stocks that have sank to a new low today. And the relationship between new highs and new lows provides a very sensitive indicator of where the market is. Do we have more new highs or more new lows? Question number one. Question number two, we had a rally 3 months ago and we had so many new highs. Now there is another rally going. Do we have more new highs, which means that the rally is well led and higher highs are ahead? Or do we have fewer new highs, meaning that the leaders are abandoning this rally? I consider the new highs and new lows like officers, while the regular stocks are soldiers. Soldiers will do what they are told to do, but they have to have good leadership. If leadership is increasing, they will follow. If officers are storming up a hill, they will follow the officers. But the officers are running down the hill. Soldiers are not stupid. They're going to run as well.
So is it a number that you're looking for above and below that? How does it work?
Well, I look first of all whether it's above or below, but I also chart that number relative to stock prices. So I want to see if stocks are making a record new high, is the New High, New Low Index is making a record new high or not. I look for confirmations and for divergences.
And what does that tell you about buying the overall market or specific sectors? How do you decide what to do?
No, it's not for a specific sector. It tells me about the market as a whole, the market in general. It doesn't go into sector analysis. It gives you a reading on the entire market. Is the leadership of the entire market becoming stronger or weaker?
All right, and then you're buying and selling the entire market based on that?
That's what we have to do. Unfortunately, we can't do it in retrospect, so we have to do it now.
What about doing it through futures or ETFs? What do you recommend?
Absolutely. Well, those are just the vehicles. I'm not a great fan of ETFs because I think ETFs have a lot of crookedness. They often don't track the underlying indices. It's a shaky ground. I do it with futures, E-minis, of course, my main vehicle, or I will do it with stocks. If I'm looking to buy stocks, it's good to know that the general New High, New Low Index is supportive of it. Or if I'm shorting, it's good to know that it's suggesting weakness.
All right, where do I find out more about this? Is it your website?
Yeah, you can come to spiketrade.com. We actually write it up every single night and we post a chart of it every night.
Dr. Elder, thanks for your time.
It's my pleasure.
You're watching the MoneyShow.com video network.